Hey, what's up everybody? This is Alex Molina 93 here. Today is my 100 sub special Q&A. Like I was saying on my previous video, to leave your questions on the comment section below so I could answer all your questions. I have them over here written, and I'll give you a shout out to each of you who put their own questions to ask me about everything that you want to know about me. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? First, it goes to Zachary Alejandro. Number 1, does your girlfriend like your content, and does she play video games as well? Technically, this is one whole question, but in 2 parts. LOL. To be honest with you, I don't have a girlfriend. Bummer. I could say that I have some friend girls that like to play Mario, and some of them played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and PUBG, who played non-stop in one day, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, from what I've heard from my friend girls, that they like my content. They said positive things about my channel, and but they also said that I should keep strong if I want my channel to be successful. And there you go, Zachary Alejandro. Next question goes to Video Game Lover 58, a good pal of mine, mind you. What is your favorite anime? Since I like Dragon Ball, Inuyasha, Cowboy Bebop, stuff like that, I have to go to Rurouni Kenshin because I love the characters, I like the setting, and I like the story and the voice acting. Everything from what I've seen from Rurouni Kenshin is just great. It's just absolutely fantastic and engaging, even though it was made by a pedophile. But we cannot deny that this is a good anime, and I just enjoyed this anime since I was a kid, and I would like to watch it again someday. So there you go, Video Game Lover 58. The question goes from Steve's Games and Sports. Which are the sports that you like to play the most? The sports that I like to play the most are basketball, which is my favorite, bowling with my friends, pool, baseball, and sometimes volleyball. I haven't played baseball lately, but when I get a children in the future, I want to play with them someday, like back in the day, because I like to play baseball as well. I mean, I enjoy watching MLB as well, and NBA, and I like to watch Super Bowl. But the sports that I like to play are basketball, bowling, pool, baseball, and sometimes volleyball. So there you go. Another question from Leslie Dominguez, a good friend of mine. Which are the places you want to visit? New York, as you can see right here, Chicago, San Francisco, Cancun, Paris, Mexicali, and Tokyo. These are the places I would love to visit someday when I save my money to visit those places. And I like to be a tourist. I cannot deny that. So there you go, Leslie. Another question goes from Lindsay Carter, if I pronounce it right. What is your favorite music band of all time? The Beatles. I like to hear the Beatles. I like their music. Their music is very relaxing, so memorable, so iconic. At the same time, I mean, since I like the rock music, and the Beatles are no doubt one of the best bands of all time. As you can see that I enjoy their music, as you can see the poster right there. So there you have it. Okay, another question goes from Juan Huerta. Bro, when will you make a walkthrough of a game? Someday when I get a capture card, because I plan to do Let's Plays in the near future, sometime in the future. I would love to play some of my favorite games on my Let's Plays, and some of my most anticipated games, and some of the rare occasions on the games that I did enjoy for some good laughs, obviously. Another question goes from Perfect Welsh. He has 3 questions, by the way, but It has to be one question, but okay, I'll respond all of them for you. Which is better, SNES or Sega Genesis? What movies have you watched recently? Favorite genre of games? In my opinion, it has to be Super Nintendo, but the Sega Genesis is still a cool console, a great console. But I prefer the SNES the most. I mean, some of the great games on its library, I cannot deny it, but the Sega Genesis is still cool though. I cannot deny it. The movies that I watched recently, Mission Impossible, Christopher Robin, Black Panther, Deadpool 2, and Overboard from theaters, obviously. And the genre that is my favorite is action and adventure games because of Zelda, Metroid, Uncharted, God of War, Tomb Raider, etc, etc. So there you go, Perfect Welch. Another question goes from Adam H. Do you think Rare will remaster Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie given the success of Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy as well as the upcoming Spyro Trilogy? Do you think the company will ever learn from their mistakes and go back to making good games again? I doubt it because Rare hasn't done anything for Banjo's 20th anniversary this year, but maybe the other studio can make it happen. Just like the same treatment of Killer Instinct 3 and the upcoming Battletoads. And from what I think that Rare needs to hire some fresh new blood to make good games again. I mean, who are passionate to make great video games. And maybe Rare will come back to its former glory, but as of right now, they're not like they used to be. With Sea of Thieves, they didn't do it. They couldn't do it. I mean, it sold well, but it doesn't mean that it is a good game. But hopefully someday they will come back to their former glory, how they used to back in the SNES days and N64 days. Everybody wants that, of course. Third question goes from Ilalit Molina Shah. What expectation do you have from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? I want it to come out even I'm bad playing it. So what I'm expecting is good online play, the adventure mode, the classic modes that we got from Super Smash Bros. 64 and Melee, and the newcomers that I want to see the most are Geno and Banjo and Kazooie. Those are the newcomers I want to see the most, and it would mind blow everybody else from seeing those two characters. For Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, including myself, I want that to happen. Another question goes from King Arthur about the new Kingdom Hearts trailer. I mean, have you seen it? Kingdom Hearts is going to be the RPG of the year. What do you expect? I'm very excited. Only 4 months left. Yes, I have seen it. I expect this game to be the best of the entire series. I mean, seeing Aqua versus Sora for the first time, that is cool, and seeing Big Hero 6 and the other characters, lovable characters that that everybody remembers from the Kingdom Hearts series, I cannot wait. Some of you who are following in my channel, you guys know that I'm so excited for Kingdom Hearts 3 and I want to come out as well. It is one of my most anticipated games for 2019. Third question goes from JG Wilson. What inspired you to make YouTube or online videos? Because some of the online videos were very interesting to watch, like you're watching a TV show, and making your own videos demonstrates your chance to be a star of your own show, and like to meet and share to new people around. I like to meet new people since I am social as well. I like to meet new people like you, JJ Wilson, and you're a good friend as well. This is from Jose Martinez. Which are your top 5 favorite video game systems of all time? I mean, of all the systems that I enjoyed, of course, because some of the games, but I have to go with SNES, PS2, Dreamcast, Nintendo 64, and most recently the PS4. Those are the systems that I enjoy the most. I mean, everybody can enjoy the systems whatever they want. I mean, those are the systems that I have like a good time and still play to this day. This is from Cesar Acosta. Which are the goals yet to be accomplished in this year? Keep working hard at my job, still spending time with my family and friends, finally getting a relationship with someone else, and still keep making good videos on YouTube, and still keep making stuff well. I mean, those are the only goals that I want to accomplish in this year, and maybe next year I have to think about which goals I have to make. This is from Return of Soma. Have you ever taken any martial arts in your life? I have taken the karate lessons as a kid from a very long time ago, but maybe someday I want to take more lessons on martial arts. I mean, to be more advanced, probably. I mean, I like to do some new stuff. I mean, that's what I like to do, doing some new stuff that I haven't done before, and this could be one of the stuff that I'll do in the future. Another question goes from Fireblaze. Which are your favorite hobbies and why? One, hearing music because it keeps me entertained, it helps me relax, and it helps me remember a lot of the good stuff going on in my life and the other good stuff that happened to me lately. Working out because I want to be stronger and want to be healthier than ever. Playing video games because it keeps me entertained and I escape from reality. And playing my guitar because I want to master the guitar skills and I want to be good with the guitar as well. So there you have it, Fireblaze. Now another question goes from Michelle 1. What's your favorite Avril Lavigne song? Easy, complicated. This is by far my favorite song from Avril Lavigne, and that was the first song that I actually heard from her because it sounds so great, and I was wondering at first who was singing that song in the first place, and I didn't knew it was Avril Lavigne all this time. And after hearing that song, which was amazing, great, and also its music video, which was hilarious, I'll talk about that later. Avril Lavigne is one of the best singers out there, and because of Complicated, I knew Avril Lavigne, and I was starting to hear almost all of her songs as well. And Complicated is still my favorite. Head Above Water is still not my favorite, but it is still one of the greatest ones. But Complicated is still my favorite, and still a great one, in my opinion, of course. The final question goes from BMX Vlogs. What do you think you'll do to reach 100,000 subscribers? Well, this is kind of hard because I'm starting to make videos for 2 years, but I would gladly answer that. Keep making good videos, but trying to improve and to make my videos and content even better. Somehow, when I get some good ideas in the near future. So there you have it, BMX Vlogs. So there you have it, everybody. I've answered all of your questions, and hopefully you enjoyed this video, and big shout outs to everybody who questioned, and I gladly answered all of your questions. It means a lot to me that you were with me throughout the years, and I hope that everything goes well in my channel, and hopefully it goes well for all of you guys out there as well. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Feel free to subscribe to my channel for more videos to come for you guys to enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and a like button below, and thank you everybody for questioning on my comment section below, and I gladly answered all of your questions. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. Welcome, have a nice day, peace, just like that.